Hello, and welcome to Gardening with Grace. I'm Grace Manzer, horticulture agent in Pasquotank County. I love plants. You know, that's a phrase that I might use to describe myself on a fairly regular basis. Of course, there is one aspect of horticulture which is my absolute favorite. That would be design. I love almost every type of horticultural design that there is, whether it be mixing different flowers and foliages together to make a wonderful cut flower arrangement, or cutting, shaping, and repotting a bonsai tree. Or, like I will be doing today, planting a mixed pot by mixing different colors and textures together to create a wonderful eye-grabbing display. So like I said, today I'll be planting a mixed pot, and I will be showing you the proper way to plant a mixed pot, and perhaps give you some things to consider when you're planting your own eye-grabbing display at home. And here I am to plant my mixed pot. I have everything I need in front of me. I've selected a spike, Madagascar periwinkle or vinca, marigolds, and ornamental sweet potato vines. I've selected these 4 plants because they will all thrive in the full sun, which is where I'm planning on putting my container. So to start, we need to talk about what each plant will do for the design. So there are 3 layers in a mixed pot, or at least there'll be 3 layers in mine. I have my thriller, my tall, elongating piece, my fillers, the colorful, bright, filling pieces, and my spiller, which will spill down in front of the container or on the sides of the container to continue the line of the design. So for my thriller, I'll be using a spike. So, just like I did in my last video, when we repotted a houseplant, we're going to make sure we disturb our roots so that they will send off in different directions and make use of the whole container. I'm going to be disturbing the roots of my spike, which is slightly pot bound. So I'm going to place it in the center. You don't necessarily have to plant your tallest plant in the center, because you can choose to make a one-sided design, something that's only viewed from the front. I'm choosing to plant my spike right in the middle because I want to put this container on a porch so it can be seen from all directions. So I'm planting it down in this large container full of soil, and I'm making sure that I follow the rules that I stated last video, that I don't place it any lower in the pot than it was planted in its previous pot. So once I have it down here in the middle, I'm going to fill back in with soil around it, and then I'm going to move on to my fillers. I will be using vinca and marigolds as my fillers. So what I'll do is fill in around this spike to add color. Again, following the rules of not planting deeper than they were sitting in their original containers. So for me, I'm going alternating vinca, marigold, vinca, marigold. I'll go all the way around the pot. Now I'll be adding my ornamental sweet potato vine as my spiller. This I'm going to put right on the edge so that it can spill over the side of the pot. Our next step, much like in my last video, is that we're going to water in our container, just like we watered in our houseplant in the last video. Thank you so much for watching Gardening with Grace. I hope you learned a thing or two, and hope to see you next time.